Hello, Sebastian Craft here, and welcome to episode number 4 of Cherry Vanilla Survival. Here we are at the Mesa biome, and we're gonna actually start working on probably one of the first big project we're gonna do this series, over here at the Mesa, or anywhere actually. We're gonna be building a storage room. For now, it's going to be our primary storage room for all our stuff, because there's no space left in my little hut there made at spawn. And eventually, once we have the floating base made up there, I'll have our primary storage room up there with all our sort of stuff we use on a regular basis. We'll probably have this as our sort of mining / bulk storage room where we put all our sand and cobblestone and stuff. Because obviously we can't be mining from the sky base, so we'll probably end up going down here to the portal to mine. Anyways, I've designed it. It's got it's interesting. It's got a ridiculous amount of storage. If you don't have 80 or 160 double chests of stuff, all accessible. So it's quite huge. Actually, surprisingly, not that much wood. It's gonna take, if I do 160, it's gonna take me 10 stacks of raw wood, which I don't have at this point, but I'm close to having, and it's really not that hard. It's only like maybe an hour or less of tree cutting, and obviously it doesn't really matter what wood we use because they haven't implemented multi-wood chests yet, which they might. We'll see. Anyways. I'm going to go and lay out all the sort of the base of it so I can see what it's like, and also probably get started working on some of the wood, and then we'll check back when that's gotten close. Actually, I'm gonna when I get back there, I'm gonna be building it right here, going back probably into this hill a little bit, which is good because I don't love the inside look of it, but I don't love the outside look, so I'm gonna kind of bury it somewhat into the hill here with the sand. Anyways, I'm gonna get all those resources and stuff started here, and then I'll be back to give you a little bit of an update. And we're back, and I've hollowed out the area here where the storage room is going to go. I've also laid out the floor here, as you can see. This is the size of the floor, plus we're going to have 2 on each side, so essentially the width of the chest. I'm going to go like that. And then I did originally say I was going to have, I believe, 160 chests, so 80 on each side. So that's going to, I'm going to end up changing that because it's just absolutely silly. It's going to take more resources than I have, and I feel like going to get more of them, etc. Of all the andesite mainly. This is all I have. I believe here. These 4 and a bit stacks, so it should be enough. Because a lot of the roof is glass. So yeah, it's kind of a glass domed roof, and then all the chests go along like this. Going to be going this way like that, except like that, and beside each other. So not facing this way like this. But then yeah, yeah, I did the So 160 chests would be double this thing. So I built this in creative. I made it this big, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna double this just to add more storage area. Not really any point, so I'm gonna stick with this. Anyways, I'm gonna get the framework put together, and I'll check back in a bit. And here we are. We have a little bit more of the stuff done. I just wanted to show you when we put some of the chests in here. I have all the chests we're gonna need. 2.5 stacks chests. Probably the most chests I've ever made in this game. Anyways, here's the main layout. So we got, I'm not sure you can see it very well in the video, but we have gray stained glass here, all along here. So it's gonna be a set of chests going like this. Every other one, I need to go make some tripwire hooks to make the trap chests so I can put them beside each other. Anyways, so I'm gonna make. So I just have to add them all in like this, and then put in there, layer them up there. And we'll be done. So yeah, I have to go make some tripwire hooks and get some set up, and I'll show you when I have all the chests in. And here we are. All the chests are in. I have installed them all in. It's quite impressive. There's a lot of storage space now that we have. Anyways, I'm gonna continue. I have to make the sort of semi-domed roof here. Do the finishing touches, and then we're going to go and head and figure out where we're gonna put everything. Plan out where we're gonna put all the items in, and then obviously move all the items that we have now. From the spawn base over to here. Anyways, I'm gonna get going on that. And here we are, the finished storage room. At least for now, I might expand it that way later on when I need more space. But yeah, it's all done. I've got some lighting put in, torches. Probably improve that, maybe some glowstone eventually. I added the domed roof in, which I think looks really good. Some blank signs to get ready, and then we just have to move all the stuff in, and they label everything here. So I like, because it's nice actually, because there's different sections here that I can sort of split them up into different things. So I'm probably gonna have at least 1, probably 2 of these like here maybe, say, in sort of for bulk or current bulk storage. So cobblestone, dirt, sand, and the other granite, andesite, and dorite, sort of stones, things, common things, gravel, etc. Things that take up a lot of space, and then we'll probably have one for wood stuff and one for miscellaneous items, like items, sort of non-block items, and then one for stone, bricks. I don't know. Anyways, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transfer all the stuff we have now currently at the base and strewn around the various chests. I'm gonna move it into here, just into some temporary chests for now, and then we're gonna go and sort them all out into the individual things. And I'll sort of go over sort of each chest and each chest. There's not gonna be one item per chest, obviously. So sort of each chest group and see and why I put those stuff in there, etc. Anyways, I'm gonna get started moving. And here we are, we have all the stuff moved over from the spawn base. It's actually a surprisingly large amount when you get it all together in one place. There's a lot of double chests full of it. But anyways, I'm going to grab my tools here, and I'm going to start just figuring out where everything is going to go, put everything in place, and I will update you when I get a few chests in. And, I'm going to sort of explain what I'm doing. Spider, explain what I'm doing as I go. And we have all the stuff in the chest. I've just moved everything over. I'm just gonna get rid of the last. Oh no, don't get rid of that. That has the tools in it. I have not added the tools in yet because I have to actually make more space for it. But yeah, I'm gonna go over what we have here in all the chests. We have natural materials, spawning materials. So over here, through here, except for like stained clay, which I guess is not necessarily natural, but you get a lot of it in the mesa biome. That's why I made a whole chest for it. So we got netherrack, sandstone, all the rocks, cobblestone. Probably need more cobblestone for storage, but that should last for now at least. Dirt, etc. Over here we have all the woods. I didn't obviously quite have enough space for all of them, so I have acacia wood and jungle wood put in the same one because we don't really get very much of those. So I have like normal wood and the planks and the actual wood themselves in the top chest, and then all the stuff you make with it in the saplings in the bottom chest. We have like non-naturally spawning building blocks down here. So this is stone bricks, stone slabs, glass, quartz, and glowstone, miscellaneous bits and pieces. Up here we have all the sort of plant-related products. So we got seeds, and then the farming material, sugarcane, pumpkins, saplings, which may not actually have anything in it. I probably should fix that. But cocoa beans and some miscellaneous stuff I have. I forgot to do something for cactus and slime balls, so I might end up putting stuff in there. This is definitely going to change probably. And we have all the animal products here. So ender pearls, once we have an enderman farm and on the servers, we'll be able to have lots of those. Miscellaneous stuff like that, like the heads and the gas tiers, etc. Over here we have a few miscellaneous items. I'm probably going to add a few more of these things in here as I actually find them. And we have all our minerals down here. We got gold and iron, the redstone, and that'll include the actual redstone itself, and then the stuff like redstone related things, so rails, repeaters, all the redstone circuitry kind of stuff, lapis, and diamonds, and coal. Coal blocks there because we have a lot of coal, and that's it. Anyways, I'm just going to head back to the spawn house quickly here because I want to show you something. Okay, here we are, and I was looking at the plants that were growing over here, and I noticed that they weren't growing as fast as you might think they were, being in spawn chunks. And I noticed there's one row here that's always growing. And if you look at the coordinates here, if you look at the chunk number, it changes the chunk goes from minus 17, I believe, to minus 18 right here. So that means that this is in spawn chunks. That's not in spawn chunks, and I was just because I was going off the assumption because in my house, in my hut here, all the smelting and the farm that was over here when it was always running. I guess I never really noticed that this would maybe not be in spawn chunks. So I'm gonna probably end up moving that sometime between episodes. So I'll show you that when it's done, sometime next few episodes. Because it's gonna take a while. So I'm gonna probably move it that way. Okay, here we are back at the mesa biome, and there's a few more things I want to do in this episode over here to sort of get this spawn area kind of prettied up and set up a little bit more. First thing is that, as you can see if we go over to this chest, that all our miscellaneous tools and armor are still in a chest over here because I didn't have enough space to put them in the storages, and I didn't want to use up all the space. And since it's 1.8, we can have our armor stands. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to fill in this back wall, at least for now, and then have an interesting pattern, and then I'm going to have armor stands probably at the bottom along here, and then and some chests to put all the different types of tools in. I think that'll look really cool. So I'm going to get started on that, learn how to make an armor stand. I've never actually done that before, and I will show you when I have some progress done. I have to say that the armor stands actually look really cool. I actually haven't ever seen them in person before, but yeah, they look pretty amazing. Anyway, so I'm gonna have some armor stands here, some rows of chests up here, and we'll fill those in. And here's the back done. I've added the chests in here for all the different things. Actually, I haven't put the items in them yet, but I will do that in a second. We have all the armor stands, of course, and down here, these two ones are gonna be arrows. These two chests are gonna be torches, and yeah, I think this looks pretty reasonable actually. That looks, it fills out the back quite nicely. And I'm pretty happy with the storage room. It's definitely very interesting color scheme wise. I've never actually worked with granite. It's pink, which is an interesting color to work with in Minecraft. And then it's a bit bland. There's not a lot of color and interest to it, but the chests and stuff add a bit, and and of course all these armor stands are gonna have armor on, hopefully eventually, and stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna go and start just finishing up the items in and get organized, and we're going to work on improving the spawn area here. We're going to probably add some nice passageways, a place to put a bed, and also a nice little portal, something that goes around the portal. And then yeah, that'll be the rest of the episode. It's just doing the little things around here. I probably will stick with the same color scheme as I have here to a certain point, just because I think it'll look funny if you don't. But I will obviously try to experiment around a few different materials and things, because I don't want it all to be this bland. Because the storage room is meant to be functional. It doesn't need to be really pretty, but obviously the rest of it's gonna be more just for looks rather than for actual function. Anyway, so I'm gonna get started on that, and then I'll let you know what I'm gonna do. And here we are. I've made some progress here. Some designing and creative, and came up with this design. I don't love it, but it definitely kind of, it's better than just this. So I have the quartz and the lapis blocks, which I think actually look really good together. I've never actually done that combination, but I built it before. And I don't really know the relationship between these two, if they work so well, but they look pretty good, and it's gonna give us a nice base to like make paths off of, etc. So yeah, we're gonna have a path, obviously kind of going in each direction here. We're gonna have a portal here. We'll probably have a narrow path over here. It's gonna go off that way a little bit to the portal that's gonna go up to the sky base, so that's so nice and central. And then we'll probably have additional utilities and stuff off that way, and then I'm gonna build a little house, shack, shelter of some kind to put the bed in. Just nice and simple. Probably again following this sort of same color scheme, because we kind of have to stick to it because we're so close together. And it's good because then if we move, the base is gonna be far enough away that we don't really have to worry about the color scheme. So this is pretty much just for the on-ground stuff, and then all the sort of farms and mining and stuff can go off that way. And then if we keep them separate enough, we won't have to sort of have the color schemes match too much up. Anyways, I'm gonna get started on the bed shack, or something, whatever we're gonna call it. Right here, probably dig up this part of the hill, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, so here's what I've come up with. Just very simple. I'm again using the quartzite and the lapis lazuli, whatever you wanna call it, blocks here for the bed. And then yeah, we have the roof, all dark oak wood. I think it's very sort of post bed thing. Those are old-fashioned beds. I haven't quite got enough quartz, so I needed some blocks for there, and then at the back here. But other than that, I got that part done. A few things we're gonna have to figure out. We're gonna need like a I'm not sure exactly where we're gonna put it, but we're gonna need some kind of like crafting slash smelting furnace station, whatever we're gonna call it, because obviously I just noticed that we don't have any furnaces in here when I was going to smelt something. And also we're gonna probably need some brewing stands, enchanting tables, anvils, etc. So we're probably gonna have to build that here. So what my plan is probably to make something maybe not exactly like this, but on the sort of same thing with sort of a corridor slash room that's gonna go this way for a little bit, not seem too big, like over here maybe. You're gonna have your furnaces on, etc. And then obviously it'll keep going, and we'll have our mining places and stuff over on this side. But yeah, we're gonna have in there sort of section to this bit. Maybe we'll make it exactly the same. Maybe that'll look good. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I don't think I have enough resources for that, so I'll have to go mining. I don't know if I have time to do in this episode, so we'll see. But yeah, I want to sort of get planning on that a little bit. Maybe get this leveled out here, and sort of take note of what resources I have. But yeah, so that's next project. Next project, I'm gonna try to start here on here a little bit. I'll say I'm pretty happy with this bed place here. Obviously, I can't sleep in it right now, but it works. It does its job, and we'll probably we'll obviously get a couple pieces of obsidian for that. Maybe pretty up this portal a little bit, and then yeah, we'll pretty much have to make the passageway, which will obviously to the portal going up to the base, which is there to be for in their episode. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and probably make. I'm really starting to like the idea of having a duplicate or very similar to maybe of this, maybe sort of half of the size, maybe over here like this. Put the furnaces, crafting tables, potions, stuff like that, just so it nice and keep it nice and consistent. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on that, and I'll be back in a bit. Okay, here we are. So I've started laying out the new domed archway passage racing here. We're gonna put all the crafting related bits and bobs. It's very similar. It's gonna be very similar to this. Just it's gonna be about, I think, 1 block shorter, and as you can see here, it is a little bit narrower, just sort of because it doesn't need to be nearly as big here. And I've added in all the furnaces along here. Then we're probably gonna have enchanting and this sort of bit here along here, and then some brewing and maybe some storage, and I don't know. Possibly maybe we'll have this maybe this will sort of we'll probably have the path that goes down instead of going down like this to the rest of the infrastructure. I'm going to have it down through here, because we don't really need that much more new space. So we'll probably have something here, and here. Some brewing stands, etc. But yeah, to make brewing stands though, I'm going to need some blaze rods, and I actually found a Nether Fortress with a nice blaze spawner in it. So I'm going to go and sort of make myself sort of a really sort of simple blaze spawner farm thing, and get going on that so that we can get some blaze rods. So I will meet you there. Here we are, fighting some blazes here. So it's just really simple. I've just pretty much set up a wall here so that I can duck behind it. I need to, and then rush in between, and then not hopefully get caught in fire. At least not too bad. Perfect. Anyway, so I'm just gonna keep going here. I've got a couple blaze rods. I don't need a whole bunch more for now, so that I can get started on some brewing stands. Anyways, I'll be back when I get some more collected. And here we are. I've almost finished this next little wing of the spawn area here. I've added all the some brewing stands up in here, as well as some chests here to put potions in. Of course, we still have the stoves here. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna put here though. We'll see. I might put some auto smelting, or some kind of something that will work. And with here at the end, I have where the crafting room is going to be here. I've just pretty much just extended it. The thing used to only go to here. I've just extended it out. I've got the quartz to get on the floor. The enchanting table is going to go in the middle there. I just don't have it yet because I haven't got the obsidian, some lapis, which we call anvils, and over here where the oak wood is where the bookshelf's going to be. Again, I don't have those yet. I still have to go and get all those books. I probably end up going to a village or something and creating a whole bunch of books out of it. And then yeah, here in this little section we have the pathway that's going to lead down to the rest of the stuff. The mining shaft, or any other farms, or any other sort of infrastructure we need to have down here, and other parts of the base. And then yeah, we've gotten definitely make some really good progress on this area. We've got the whole storage room and this here. Anyways, but that's all I have time for today in this episode. So, see you guys in the next one. Bye.